Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday, and welcome to Coffee and Chat with me, City Girl, and Russell. So here we are once again, as you know it. Oh, I know what's interesting is. Wait a second. The brakes. I don't see them
Oh,
up there.
what happened?
I don't know.
Okay, you talk to people.
Okay, so as usual, we go from 1 to 2 Eastern Standard Time, and we have coffee shorts at 1:20 p.m. and 1:40 p.m. So I hope everyone is having a great Sunday so far, and thank you so much for joining us. So as we always do, let's welcome everyone into the chat. I know that Marcus is here. Sorry, Russell was just doing something. Hey, Marcus, hope you're having a good weekend. There's Sandra Sweetie, happy Sunday. Rob on the internet, happy Sunday, everyone. Chris Powell, hi, everyone. Nice. There's Destiny Fitzgerald. Cindy Smith, hello, Alicia. Hope you are having a wonderful weekend. We had an amazing weekend. It was really nice. And what can we say? The weather was fantastic, but I'll get into that. There is Harlan. Good afternoon. Rob on the internet, they really need to make a tagging feature for mobile. Typing it all out
Oh,
is a pain.
yes, and we can't believe that Marcus does this every Friday.
Yeah.
Although we missed him last Friday. He didn't come at all, did he?
No, Marcus, you did not.
Marcus.
But that's okay.
Rob was doing a pretty good job, though. And 8 new members.
Yeah, to the Junebug Club, right?
Yeah.
Yes, but Marcus, truly, we did miss you on Friday. I said, "Where is Marcus?" Oh my goodness. Michael Williams, hi kids. There's Carol. Hello, Alicia and Russell and everyone today. Sorry. There's Kristen Grounds. Hi, Alicia and Russell, and hello to all the coffee and chatters. Joanne Glazinski, howdy y'all. Hope everyone is doing well. Karen McKay, hello everyone. Alicia, Russell, and Willow and Junebug. There's also Noemi Rivera. Hello everyone. Let's see. Michael Roos, happy Sunday from Barefoot Acres, getting ready to plant garlic here. Haha. Well, I'll get into that as well. Hey, there's Cooking with Rye. Hi,
Rye.
Rye.
That's right, guys.
We were talking about you, actually, Rye.
We were talking about you.
In a good way.
Yep.
Definitely in a good way. We were talking about your videos and whatnot and your setup and everything.
Well, specifically when your wife is there
Oh, yes.
inching into frame because she can't wait to get the food.
Yeah. We were actually talking about that this morning.
We were, yeah.
There's Chris Peanut Trucker, Steve Grounds. Good afternoon, all. There is William Strom. No, Russell, not trying to hurt you. Garlic is good for you. And oh yeah, we know. Yeah, definitely Russell cooks with garlic for sure.
I know but it doesn't do well with my stomach generally, so I generally try and stay away. But a little garlic is fine.
Yeah. J.K. Bensley, hi all. And James York, hello all. So let's get into it, shall we? So my question to all of you is, what did you have for breakfast? If you have breakfast, what did you have for breakfast? Because we had an amazing breakfast this morning, courtesy of Russell. Rye says she's the first taster after me. Of course, Rye.
Well, I can imagine, like, you're cooking this thing, but you're trying to take video of everything, right? And you're, like, trying to do the wrap-up and the taste, and she has to sit there, like, come on.
So this morning's breakfast, that's why it reminded me, Rye, of us talking about you and your wife. It was because Russell made a waffle sandwich and
A waffle breakfast sandwich.
a waffle breakfast sandwich. And I'm going to show it, but I'm going to talk through it as well. So there it is. Oh my gosh, it was just so good.
So it was breakfast sausage on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And cheese, shredded cheese, and egg. Sorry, you should be doing this.
Oh no, well you made it, yeah.
Egg, and then more shredded cheese, and then maple syrup, like Canadian maple syrup. And I did it wrong. I should have just dropped that thing right on the top so that the maple syrup would drizzle down. But anyway.
And so my instructions were that, you know, Russell's doing his thing with the camera and whatnot, and then he wanted a certain shot from it, which,
Oh,
sorry.
you don't have it?
No, I don't have it because I thought that you'll see it in his Friday video. So he instructed me to do something, right? And he's outside and I'm looking at this plate and I'm thinking, I am so hungry and this looks so good and I just want to bite into it, but I can't. I gotta wait. I'm going to wait. Oh my gosh.
I wanted to do something different than just standing in the kitchen and doing our usual thing. So I said, I set up the camera and I said, I want you to walk to this spot, point your body in that direction, and then just start eating it.
Yep, and it was really hard not to do that, but I resisted. Anyway, it was really good. So good.
She's still wearing some of it.
Oh yeah, I spilled some maple syrup on there, but I liked the way that the maple syrup just like the waffle absorbed it, right, and it was just so good. And your idea, right, about the maple syrup?
Yeah, because we were talking about like what do we put on this thing? Mayo or ketchup?
Yep, that's it. But good call on the maple syrup. Hold on 1 second. There we go. So Marcus says, sorry I missed Friday. The in-laws showed up unexpectedly. That's all right. It's all good. Oh, yes. And so, what did people have for breakfast if they had breakfast today? Chris had donuts. Yep.
Yeah, Trucker had donuts. Why am I not surprised?
William Strad had a grilled cheese sandwich.
Oh, that's one of our favorites, actually.
Oh, it is. Chris Powell had pot pie. Nothing wrong with that.
Pot pie. I haven't had pot pie in ages.
Me neither. We can make it. Let's see. Oh, yes, Marcus says, thumbs up, everyone. Yeah, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for that. Cindy had, I made bacon, mushroom omelet with a roll and coffee.
Nice.
That sounds good. Noemi says, Mark made egg salad and orange juice with cranberry juice. His favorite.
Egg salad and something? Or just egg salad, like egg salad in a bowl?
Oh, right. Right. Still, though, I like egg salad. I'll just eat egg salad filling.
Yeah.
Rye says that's genius.
Thanks, Rye. You can use that, Rye.
Destiny says breakfast fruit smoothie. Going to Tim's now with the girl gang. All right. Enjoy, Destiny. Chris Powell says, wish you guys would make a cookbook. It's not happening, Chris.
Well, we have a YouTube channel.
It's not happening.
Well, actually, what we need... Oh my gosh, I already asked... Anyway, what we need is somebody to go through all 400 videos and find all the times that we cooked something and then just make an index.
Yeah.
Like a Google Sheets index that we could just share publicly, and there you go.
Yep.
There's the cookbook.
I like that. Now, who's going to do that? Fred says, hi from France. Good appetit. Thanks, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Destiny says, City Girl, your breakfast looked very Tim Hortons. Yum. Oh, it was, yeah. It reminded me of a McGriddle sandwich, for sure. Well, you just wait until next Saturday and what we're cooking up. Ha-ha. You'll have to see. Cooking with Rye says, I may steal that and call it the Russell.
If you do that, Rye, you should make the waffles from scratch if you can.
Oh.
I've been kind of sort of not really on the lookout for, those old style griddle or waffle makers that sit on top of a propane stove and then it also flips.
Yep.
I would love to have one of those. I
don't know where you'd have to go to antique store or
did not make them anymore.
I haven't seen them in my travels or I don't know, but that's it. Russell's in the market for one of those. Totally. And what I liked about the sandwich as well, you got that like sweetness of the syrup and the savory of the sausage round, right?
It actually really worked well together.
Yes. Oh, also, okay, so rye, you could make your own waffles. That's, yeah, and also your own sauce. Oh, you could do like make your own sausage rounds too, right?
Like,
Yeah.
well, yeah, you could. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
You got real maple syrup.
And make your own maple
Oh,
anyway.
no. Jeez. Fly to Canada. Spend a couple of weeks in the forest.
Jeez.
It'd be one hell of a video.
Don't listen to us, Rye. No. Kristen says, no breakfast for me. No worries. Michael Bruce says, a banana along with a bologna sandwich. I baked the sandwich bread myself. Ooh. We haven't made bread in a long time.
No.
Yeah. Chesapeake Farms. Hi, guys. Stacy from Maryland. Do your kids ever come out to the cabin to enjoy it with you? No, they do not. Our youngest son came out a couple of times, but that's it. They really have no interest just yet. No, not yet.
They might later on.
Yeah, that's it. Destiny says, we made City Girls pierogi dish last night. We all look like Santa this morning. Nice. Larry Willis had a BLT. Noemi, the egg sandwiches. Yep. Yes, I love a good egg sandwich. And Larry Willis, hello all. Hello, Larry. Marcus says, what did Alicia and Russell do this weekend? Well, so speaking of garlic, well, you know us rock star gardeners here, Russell and I. What I did was, when we went grocery shopping, I spied a package of garlic bulbs, and it's a 4 variety pack. Again, you'll see me planting them in Russell's video. And that second raised bed planter that I have beside the wild strawberries, well, it's just sitting there, and I really want to try our hand at planting garlic. So I planted garlic. That's what I did. What else did we do? Moved the compost bin as well. So our second composter bin, just moved it to flatter ground. I looked again at the dead garden meeting. I pulled out like the corn and whatnot and just put that in the compost as well. And what else did we do? Gosh, I want to think that, I had to do some filming for an upcoming video that you will see next week. So that took me a bit of time to figure out, and Russell helped me with that as well. And you know what? The weekend just sort of went, because it's a really short weekend for me when I come here, on a Friday. And we went into town and we had pizza. That was good. Yeah. So, yeah. Gosh, I hope I didn't inundate you with all of these details of our weekend.
There was also an awesome live stream Friday night.
Oh, yes. We did that and totally enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Yep, it was good. Good times. Good times here at the cabin. Cindy Smith says, loved your... Oh, and okay. When we're talking about live stream on Friday, we are talking about on Russell's channel, right? Books Fest every Friday nights. Yes, so that's what we're talking about.
Did you mention the live view?
Yes, so that is a live view pointing that way to Inukshuk Point this time. Yes, that way. Yeah, and yeah.
That's the spot where my salt lick is, a little to the left.
Ooh, mm-hmm. And that's happening this week.
Yeah, starts tomorrow.
What's happening, you say? Hunting season. That's it. Yes. There was one more thing that I wanted to say, but it just slipped out of my mind. The wind. Yeah, so talking about weather was gorgeous, right, here over the weekend. I think, Sunny days coming up as well this week, but nice. We didn't even light a fire this weekend. I didn't have to turn on my heating blanket at all.
It was funny because Friday night I'm like, oh well, we'll probably have a fire for the live stream, but it's already pretty warm in here. Let's open some windows and they'll get nice and cool, and then the fire will be awesome. So we opened 2 windows, and eventually just closed them because it was still weren't cold.
No, yeah, it's just been really good. Yesterday, there was a wind warning, right? And it never really happened. I didn't hear it, right?
It got a little windy, but I think what happens is the wind was from the south, and to our south, it's just trees, right? It's when the wind's from the north or the north west, because then it comes across the pond and it really picks up by the time it hits the cabin.
Yeah. So we didn't suffer any wind damage or anything like that because, you have to batten down the hatches here because stuff will fly off the deck. We did get rain.
That's what Rob on the internet was saying. Like, everything not nailed down was flying.
Yeah. So that is it. But yeah, great fall weather. I am not complaining about that at all. Cindy Smith says, loved your breakfast. I will try it soon. Good. Chris says, bummer.
Nice.
Bummer. Okay.
We need full sentences, Chris.
Kristen says, Steve is the breakfast cooker and he is working today. Boo. Boo for that. Oh, so no okay. There's Scarlett. Hello, Russell and City Girl. Great seeing you. Good to see you, Scarlett. Glad that you can make it. Cindy Smith says, cool idea, the Russell. Calling if...
The Russell.
Yeah, if Rye was to do that.
I don't know if that's the best name.
Marcus says, are you talking about the cast iron waffle maker for a fire?
Yeah, I was reading forward in chat, and Rye sent me a link as well. Apparently they're for sale.
Oh.
In places. You can buy them on Walmart or Walmart.com. Or
Oh, okay.
they're probably on Amazon as well. So yeah, I put no effort into it. I just said that I couldn't find them.
Well, okay.
Typical Russell. Typical.
I haven't gone so far as the internet. Just like when I've gone into stores, I've just sort of kept my eye out for it. Yep. There's Melody. Woohoo! I made it. Glad for the time change. Oh yeah. I hope that those that were going through time changes, you fell back an hour.
It's really confusing to me. Just earlier, I was like, your live stream starts in 40 minutes.
No.
And what did you say?
No.
Nope. What?
Yeah. So, and okay, there are some automatic updates with the time change, like on your phone or some of the devices, but not for the stove and not for the wall clock and not for the clock that we have upstairs in the bedroom either. So
We got up so early this morning, we didn't need to.
no.
That's BS.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what does BS stand for?
I'm not saying it. Boo.
No, we just watched, you saw it.
Oh,
No, it wasn't babysitter.
no. Shoot, I can't remember.
Something studying or?
Yes.
Anyway.
Okay. Yeah. There's Nana, right? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Nana. Hello, all. Woke up late this morning. That's all right. It's all good. Mark says, Pam here. Oh, okay. So, Pam. Mark made scrambled eggs with salsa and cheese with bacon. Oh, that sounds good.
Nice.
That is good. Melody had fish and chips. Oh, I like a good fish and chips. Joanne had cream of wheat and coffee. Melody, garlic. Yes. Plant your garlic if you're going to plant garlic. Do it now. And I read the instructions. Yeah, okay, here's the other thing. And Russell, yeah, this is so city girl of me to do. I followed the instructions to a T. And it said, once you plant the garlic, then you put a bedding of like mulch or dried leaves. Well, there's tons of leaves on the ground here. So I scooped up a bunch and I put it on top. And Russell had gone for a short hike, and I told him what I did afterwards. And he said, well, those leaves aren't going to last. Yes, this morning when I went out, all the leaves were gone. Oh, I got to do the bark thing.
bark instead of leaves.
Yes, that
But
will work.
We don't know why you're supposed to cover it up with something. Does anybody know why?
Why? Why do we need to put leaves or mulch over it? I mean, and I put it like 5 centimeters down in the soil as well. So, very interesting.
It's time for a spec.
Oh, yes. Okay, it's 1:21, and we are going into our first coffee short. This is, I believe it is the Irish, no, nachos? Or it's it's going to, no, it's going to be the owl box. That's it. It's going to be the owl box that I had built a few years ago. So enjoy. Welcome to City Girls Coffee Break.
Jumba gonna help with nothing. The way we'll hang this is I'll use clothesline wire. So these are the sides, right? So the clothesline wire will go through here and make a loop, so we'll be able to hang it on a branch.
Ooh, that's good. Front with a hole on it for the entryway. We've got our two sides, we've got our back, we've got our bottom, and as you can see, we angle the corners so that way there's drainage. We have the top. We've got our 2x2s that act just as reinforcement. We've got our screws as well, and we've got two
Guns.
two guns. Okay, so just wanted to show you the completed centerpiece. I did all four with much success. So this is the front of the owl box, and again I put the 2x2s to reinforce this piece. And what I'm going to do next is on all of the boards I'm going to put this 2x2 on and then screw on the top piece. Also, what we did was we put a hinge on one of the side doors, so that way, if you can imagine it, if the owl box is against the tree like that, what we'll be able to do is have a little door to peek in and see if there are any babies or what's going on. Russell helped me with the nails. They were a little bit tricky. One thing also I don't think that we spoke about was that we attached little branches as well to the outside, so that way it could serve as a bit of a perch. Ta-da! Here is the finished product hanging in the tree, ready to go, and hopefully we get to see some owls take up residence in it. So that owl box is not by Inukshuk Point anymore. It's actually that way, high up on a tree there. Kudos to Russell for doing that. And we have not seen any owls making any homes in there, unfortunately. And I love the way that Russell puts up with me and my little projects, and he's always like there helping me out and giving me guidance and whatnot. So he's right into it. So I hope you enjoyed that. Okay, I noticed that I'm a little bit behind. What a lovely problem to have, because I'm usually never behind in chat. Let's see. Joanne had cream of wheat and coffee. Yep. Yes. Oh, right. Yes. Coffee for now, says Melody. Destiny says, bah, ha, ha, ha. Rockstar gardeners. Love it. We are. James says, had a fried egg and fried bologna sandwich. All right. Companies who make cast iron that still make those griddles. Marcus, Canadian Tire has the cast iron waffle makers. Melody, coffee with chocolate, great combo. Oh yeah, you know what? Sometimes when I go to Tim Hortons, I'll do the half hot chocolate, half coffee thing. Oh, it's good. It is good. There's excuse me, hey everybody, kinda late to the chat. Dealing with a cleanup from a weather anomaly. Crazy strong wind. Jeez. Took down our neighbor's fencing and tree in Vancouver here. Luckily, we were unscathed. Ah, those winds. What the heck is going on? Melody says, I have not had a fried bologna sandwich in a while. May have to do that for dinner. Go for it. Destiny says, can't believe the sliding door doesn't freeze shut a lot at the cabin. Nope. Our freezes shut almost every snowfall.
It's pretty well covered as well. Like, the deck is pretty... Like, not a lot of snow gets up there that high.
Mm-hmm.
Or water, or ice, or whatever.
Yep. We're lucky. Mark says, Cabela's might sell the handheld waffle maker for over the fire.
Ooh.
All right.
Gonna check Cabela's.
Yeah. Derek Huffman says, good afternoon, Alicia. Hi, Derek. Graham Ackerman, good afternoon, evening, everyone. Hope you're all well. We are, definitely. Chesapeake, Russell, you're looking much better.
Then who?
Joanne, I missed the live on Friday, went to bed early, was exhausted. That's okay. You'll catch this Friday.
You were missed, Joanne.
Karen says, great video yesterday, Russell. Lots of content. Love it. And fun live streaming Friday, too. Nice.
I'm glad we can provide enjoyment to people.
Mark, Pam just found one on Amazon from Camping World. The waffle maker, right?
Yep.
Yep. Our story. No, actually.
Not yet.
But we're always up for trying something, for sure. Rob says, yeah, we lost power till Monday at noon. Thank goodness for generators.
Yeah.
Yeah. Joanne, it's 70 degrees Fahrenheit here in Pennsylvania. Definitely, I think it's like, definitely, 18 degrees Celsius. Sorry, don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. So, yes. Excuse me says, hey, Sarah Girl, what's the strongest winds you've experienced there at the cabin? And how did you manage? I want to say that was probably that last storm that we had.
The Dureco?
Yeah.
Yeah, when the Dureco came through.
Yeah. And that was in the spring-ish?
It knocked down all those trees in the bush, all those poplar trees down.
Yeah. That was the last one. And we were inside. We were inside the cabin.
We were watching.
Yep. Were we concerned that we were just going to fly off into the wind?
I'm always concerned because I know who built this cabin.
But we were fine.
That joke will never get old.
Rob says, glad you two didn't get the wind we got here. No, we didn't. Debbie D. Hello, Debbie. Yes, right. Yeah. Shawnee, the wind is in Minnesota today. My gosh, it's like whipping around everywhere, isn't it? Whoa. Hold on.
Shawnee.
Okay, there we are. Rob says the wind left 126,000 people without power, and we're out in the country area, so we're last to get, restored usually. Yes, and excuse me, I'm on the West Coast, and we just had a major windstorm. Yes. Be safe out there, everyone. Yeah. Thanks, Marcus. I love the way Marcus, yes, he's on it. Yes. Oh my goodness. Shawnee says, when you cover the garlic with mulch, it keeps weed seeds from blowing in. It prevents erosion, keeps the soil in the bed. That is good to know. And yeah, I think, what we'll do is put some tree or some bark on there. That's what we did with the wild strawberries. We put bark around there.
We seem to have a lot of bark.
Yeah. And we're still getting strawberries.
Crazy sauce.
Graham says we're cooking minted lamb with roasted vegetables and listening to fireworks due to being bonfire night here in England. Oh, I love lamb. Oh. Yeah. Excuse me says, hey, Sarah Girl and Russell, hope the time change doesn't screw you up too much. Nope. I'm not affected by the time change.
71 people watching, 36 thumbs up. Come on, hit the thumbs up.
Do it.
And no, the time change doesn't affect me at all, other than we got up an hour earlier than I would have otherwise.
Yep. Mark says, remind us of your story of Willow and the owl being stuck in the Jello box. Okay, I cannot recite that story.
Oh.
You're just going to have to watch it. And what is Mark talking about? Narrative telephone. It is a bunch of YouTubers getting together, sharing a story that I narrated initially, and it's like that broken telephone. You go down the line to see how many people can really mess up a good story. And they succeeded.
That was pretty funny.
They succeeded in it. Yeah. Yes. Okay, people are chatting with one another. Got it. There is Bettina. Hello, Alicia Russell. And hello to everyone watching. Hi, Bettina. Graham says, thanks, guys. The weather has been strange today. Torrential rain, then clear skies, full moon, and temperatures around 12 centigrade. Yep. Oh, that moon. Nan Scott. Hello from sunny, hot Charleston, South Carolina. Hello, Nan. Yes. Oh, real? Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry. It skipped on me again. Sandra Sweetie says, winds this year have been crazy. That Dureco took off all of my shingles and 2/3 of my fence. Good grief. Well, I hope you got everything back in order there, Sandra. Oh, Nana says, I bought Amber a Blackstone griddle for her birthday. That thing is super heavy. Well, I hope you didn't have to like lift her or anything like that. We've talked about that, right?
Blackstone?
Yeah. Off and on.
Yeah, I think it'd be neat to have.
Yep. But I don't know. Not just yet. It's not a priority, but yeah, it would be nice to have for sure. Yep. Bettina says there is so much damage here still from May, and more coming down from having been damaged. Yes.
You know what we should get is like a Blackstone that fits on the propane stove in the kitchen.
Oh.
So it just goes over 2 burners.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. Homegirl Roxy, hello. Yeah, it's windy and 21 here in New Brunswick. Loving the warm temps. Yes. Absolutely. There's Marcel, a little fish in the kitchen. Hello and happy Sunday, Alicia and Russell. Hi, Marcel.
Hi, Marcel.
Excuse me, says, hey, Russell, are you thinking of making a bunker?
I would love to have a bunker. It's just difficult doing that in bedrock.
Yeah. What isn't difficult doing here because of the bedrock?
Digging holes? No, wait.
Yeah. I don't know. Stacy Steele. Hello, your video yesterday was awesome. Curious about the pierogi recipe. How long and oh goodness. And what heat setting did you bake it for? Hoping to recreate your recipe tonight. Love from Calgary, Alberta. It was at 350 for an hour. Yes. I can't believe I remembered that.
And the pierogies were frozen, right, when you put them in?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point. They were frozen, not cooked. So that's why it took an hour? Yep. Let's see. Bettina, you can use leaves as mulch for the garden too, and to cover your garlic. Well, yes. And my experience yesterday was those leaves are just going to blow away. They're just going to blow away. But yeah, the mulch, I now get the mulch idea for sure. But we have bark. So that's what we're going with. Yes. Destiny is going to buy a lotto ticket. It's a sign. Yes.
And you're going to share it with your 2 favorite YouTubers?
Me, him, yes.
Just one of us. If you just
What?
want, just one of us is fine.
Then I guess it'd be me.
Pick one.
Oh, goodness. Burr Cottage, late happy Sunday to all. Hi, Burr. Kevin Matsky. Wind warning in Wisconsin yesterday. Power went out for 2 hours. Oh, goodness. Lunar eclipse. Yes, Kristen, the lunar eclipse is coming up soon, and will you guys be able to see it there in Canada? I don't know, Kristen. Definitely. I was telling Russell about that as well, that it's coming up. So I got to check that if you were able to get a time lapse of that. But again, clear skies, right? Are we even going to get clear skies? I don't know.
Sorry, a lunar eclipse?
A lunar eclipse. I believe that it's happening soon.
I don't even know how to shoot a lunar eclipse.
Okay.
But then I can't shoot a piece of cardboard across the pond, so.
Oh. Well, you got 3 holes
Yeah.
in there. Karen says your strawberries must be ever-bearing variety. They produce 2 to 3 yields a year. They must, right? Really, I picked some on Friday, and I just went out this morning and saw some more that are ready to eat. Amazing. Brian McKenzie says, hello, City Girl. Who's the odd guy to your left? Ha, ha, ha. Russell had to make a funny. To my left. Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about. There's America Bound. Any bets on the first major snowstorm at Raspberry Rock? Okay, well, you know what? It was supposed to happen November 4th.
Farmer's Almanac.
It was.
I'm going to say sometime in December.
I'm going to predict the end of November. November 28th.
Well, sure, it could snow before the end of November. In fact, it often snows during hunting season, which is awesome for seeing tracks. But major snowstorm? Probably in December.
December?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's going to be a typical Canadian winter. What the heck does that mean? I don't know what that means. Lots of snow, freezing rain. I don't know, but hey, Farmer's Almanac. And I love the Farmer's Almanac. By the way, I definitely want that again for Christmas.
Okay. I'm on it.
Because I love it. Yes, Scarlett says, if you plant the garlic in tubs closer to the cabin. Oh, so, Scarlett, we have a couple of raised bed planters, like right outside the back porch there. So, if you see in some of our videos, you would often see like one of the planters. So I put another raised bed planter and it's right outside the door. So really handy. Bettina says, yes, the leaves, they do. Like, really, they did. You would need some spruce boughs to hold the leaves on, or, bark. Yep, we're going with bark, for sure. Christopher Finney. Hi, guys. Christopher Finney, homegirl Roxy. Duh, I remembered.
There you go.
Jeez. Oh, Scarlett says, hit send by mistake. It's all right. Okay, so, Hajalti? Hapsporin? I know, I'm sure that I've messed up your name there, but hi from Iceland. Nice.
Iceland.
Hey, do you know Arnie?
I would say Peterson, but I'm sure that's not the right pronunciation. He's on Vestmannaeyr.
Yes.
Vestmannaeyr Island.
I want to say thank you to Brian McKenzie for the $10. The best coffee and chat on the planet, bar none. Aw. Thanks, Brian. Keeping track of time here. 1 more minute. So, we're going to set up this next coffee and chat is a padish. And we made Irish nachos last night. Let's do it, and then we'll talk about it afterwards. It was just really good. Let's just say that our eyes are really big. Bigger than our stomachs, for sure. So, hold on 1 second here. Enjoy. Welcome to City Girls Coffee Break. nachos. That's the way to go. Right.
Ended kind of suddenly.
It did. There's a fuller version of that. You'll see it again on Russell's Fridays video because I try and keep it super short. Okay, so a couple of things about this dish. We love Irish nachos. We love making nachos in general. But what happened? As far as like the meal itself, when we sat down to eat it.
Oh, you know what the problem is? Okay, here's the problem. We were talking about this last night. Is, we lay out the fries or the nachos, whatever it is, we lay it out, and I look at it and go, that's not very much. That's not going to fill me up. And I knew as soon as I picked up the plate, actually in the kitchen, I was like, oh my God, it's so heavy.
Yeah, that was something. And the yellow type of sauce, it's a queso sauce. We really tried to drizzle it on, so we microwaved it.
Yes, but it's not one of those cheeses that
No.
gets soupy when it's microwaved.
No, that's it, right? But still, though, the end product, so good. Way too much food, but so good.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's it. Excuse me says, hey, City Girl, do you guys have a fairly good artist guild community in town who makes ceramic creations and other thingies? Oh, honestly, I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know.
It's kind of an odd question, actually.
Sorry. I don't doubt that there is, but I just don't know.
Hey, excuse me. Do you know anybody in town who cuts their grass to 2 inches instead of like 2.5? Yeah, that's a bad comparison, actually. Just bugging you, man.
No.
Woman.
Yeah, though, good question. I need to find out more
That's not a
about
good question.
about the town, about the town and what's going on and whatnot. I mean, they definitely have events, but again, right? I'm here part time, so if things are happening, they're usually happening on the weekends, and I love my time here with Russell and just hanging out together here at the cabin and just booting around the property. Yep. So Homegirl Roxy says, "Oh yes, hint for the pierogi bake. Add some liquid. Yeah, right. Absolutely. Should have been like some cream or some chicken stock or something like that because the pierogi's like stuck to the casserole dish. Yep. And I totally forgot that." Melody says, copy and paste that link and it will allow you to see if you can see the lunar eclipse.
I think she tried to paste a link and it didn't go through because she's not a moderator.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sure that it'll be pretty easy for us to find out like when the lunar eclipse is coming. Definitely. It's just a matter of can we see it in our area. Excuse me says, oh my God, it's snowing right now in Vancouver. No, really? Is it? Is it?
Of course, we're going to get 10 times more snow than they get.
Yeah. Melody, you can choose your location and see the path. Oh, and it gives you the hours to see it. That's neat. Oh, I like that. Yeah, Scarlett says, not everyone. Yeah, will see the eclipse. Some U.S. states and some of Europe, as far as I know. Yep.
We get gypped again.
You know what? I find that really annoying that if Mother Nature,
This is terrible. I mean, first the Titanic and now this.
If this is going to happen, then we all need to be able to see it, okay? I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah, just tell NASA to be fair about this. That's all we want.
Yeah. Hello, skies up above. Dear,
NASA.
Oh, NASA? Okay. All right. Sure. Excuse me. Oh, yes. And thanks again to Brian for the donation. Excuse me says, hi, everyone. Don't forget to hit the like button and give these guys a thumbs up for sure. Hard-working couple. Thanks, excuse me.
Thank you.
Scarlett says, yes, seen the planters. Ideal. Yeah. And Marcus suddenly feels hungry. Bettina asks, Russell, what is the plan with the dock? Eric is quite unexperienced with docks as part of the work he does here. If you want advice or help, as we said, we are willing to try and coordinate time help.
Sure.
Right. Oh, Hajalti, I'm not too sure what that says. Do you have like Google Translate or something?
He says he doesn't know Arnie,
Oh, okay.
but he knows him through Booksfest.
Oh, nice. Bettina says, well, that has made me hungry. There's Nikki. That looks so tasty. Excuse me. Oh my God, City Girl, that dish looks delish.
Not a padish.
No. Irish nachos, usually you can find them in pubs. Usually.
Yeah, that's where it first... It was a pub in
Yeah.
Richmond Hill.
Yeah. Not all the time, though.
It's nachos, but with fries.
Yeah.
Lattice fries.
Yes, that's it. William Strom, that is decadent. It was. Kristen, boy, I'm regretting not eating breakfast now. Rob says, those nachos looked so good. They were good. Marcus, remember to smash the thumbs up. Did everyone remember? Thanks, Marcus. Excuse me, seconds that motion. Brian, that made me hungry. Do you do mail order? Nope.
Mail order food?
No, and not even drone order. No. No. Graham says, excellent comfort food. It is. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, Hajalti, I see your response now. Got it. Burr Cottage. Dinner tonight. Belgian meat stew and frites. Oh, Belgian meat stew. Okay, what's in that, Burr? Bettina, excuse me, is in Vancouver, I think, right, Bettina? Are you local? Yeah, Lakefield, just north of Peterborough, has a potter's studio. Oh, excuse me, says Russell. People like their grass here, haha, and they do cut it at 2.5 inches while drinking their coffee in a ceramic mug, too.
Well played. Well played.
Nice. Very nice. Hey, okay, so this week I was on a quest for all of you on the live stream. Okay, so what was I doing for all of you? I was actually trying to find bugs. Yep, I was trying to find insects and bugs and whatnot.
Oh, God, really?
Yes. Okay, so here's the thing. And I made some notes, and Russell said, what are you doing?
She has 2 pages of notes.
No, I'm just going to skim over stuff. First of all, I want to know, would any of you out there on the coffee and chat be willing to eat bugs, insects? I want to say a few years ago on Russell's live stream, I actually brought a cricket protein bar. And I showed it to everyone, and someone dared me to eat it. And so I ate it. And honestly, I couldn't taste the crickets. There was no crunch. There were no insect body parts or whatever. But here's the thing, why I got onto this topic of crickets and insects. So there's this thing called, it's called entomophagy. Right, entomophagy. And it's the practice of eating eating insects, right? And okay, so it's not a new thing. It's been practiced for centuries in other countries. And why I wanted to talk about this really briefly is because think of it. Food shortages, supply shortages, good source of protein, environmental issues small carbon footprint, think of massive fish farms and farm fields and whatnot, and just this small carbon footprint, less of food and less things to help grow, have insects flourish and whatnot. So the Food and Agriculture Report by the United Nations, they estimated that by 2050, the world population is going to be 9 billion people. 9 billion people. And so eating bugs can actually help the food scarcity problem. Yes. And did you know that there are over 2,000 species of insects out there that you can eat? I am not proposing that you go in your backyard and you start foraging. However, Russell suggested that I could go out and look for bugs across the property. and see what they're like. I mean, we want to get into foraging mushrooms and plants.
And don't come looking to me for sweet kisses afterwards. There's a bug in your teeth.
Okay, so I want to say, maybe, we could keep an open mind and we don't poo-poo, right, insects and whatnot, poo-poo, because this article that I was reading, and I can't remember what the article was, they were talking about, okay, so shrimp, lobsters, and what was it, as crabs, right? They are close relatives to insects, and they are bottom feeders in the ocean. All right.
Well, they're also delicious.
Well, they are, but that's not to say that insects aren't. Okay, I got to get back to chat and see what people's opinions are on this. And I'm not done. I'm not done yet. Wait, okay, very quickly, because there are so this article that I read, top 6 edible bugs to try. Okay, disclaimer, everyone. I am not encouraging you to go out and eat bugs. Do your own research if you are interested in it, etc., etc. But top 6 bugs, crickets. So I have seen cricket flour. I've seen cricket protein bars. They can be a good source of a probiotic, so you want that healty gut. Number 2, mealworms. That looked a little bit gross to me, so I'm not too sure about that. Number 3, termites. Ew, but they are rich. They are rich in magnesium. Okay, so magnesium, strong bones. Probably like encouraging a good metabolism, right, etc. Number 4, grasshoppers. Okay, grasshoppers, chocolate grasshoppers, right? Make sure that you remove the legs and appendages or whatever. But grasshoppers apparently contain antioxidants. Who doesn't like a good antioxidant, right? You can fry them up and then you can put them in tacos, right? Or, number 5, this black soldier fly larvae. There is a company in Portland, Oregon called, what are they? I don't know what they're called, but they sell larva bites, little crunchy things. You can get them roasted and flavored in either cayenne or buffalo wing sauce. Woohoo! Number 6, last one, are cicadas. Similar to taste of shrimp, but be careful because if you have that shellfish kind of allergy, you don't want to be eating that sort of thing. And you can batter and dip it in chocolate. Yum. So, what do you think?
I think the only bug I'd be willing to eat is chicken.
What?
I just reclassified it as a bug.
All right. So here's the thing. When we were in Florida many years ago, we actually tried alligator. And that was close to chicken.
And not anything like bugs?
Oh, well, okay, if zombie invasion is going to happen and
All right, that's different.
Okay, all right. But I'm just saying.
If I don't have to, if I can just go to the store and buy a hamburger, then that's what I'm doing. I'm not searching for bugs and pulling the legs off of ants.
Well, I'll keep an open mind.
How do you humanely kill an ant so that afterwards you can take its appendages off?
I don't know just yet. Sandra Sweetie says, no way. Bettina, no bugs. LaRue. Douglas, no way. No, Emmy. Okay, I'm getting a lot of no's here. Definitely not. Joanne, no, and no. James says, eat bugs, not on purpose. Oh, the stew. Burr says, beef cooked low and slow in stout. Oh, pressure cooker works great with onions, Dijon bay leaf. Thicken with cornstarch if needed before putting on your frites. Oh, that sounds really good. I could totally do that. Yes. Brian McKenzie, love your channel, City Girl, but can only stay on till 2 p.m. I'm only here until 2 p.m., so that's great. Stay safe, all. Melody says, Quest. I've eaten bugs while traveling, sometimes on purpose. Oh, like they flew in your mouth or something like that? Yeah, I mean, when I'm walking on some of our hikes, absolutely a bug has flown in my mouth. Not on purpose.
And you usually spit it out, right? Because bugs are gross.
Well, I try. Destiny says, no bugs. Too much pesticide sprays. Yes, and so that's the thing. If you are going to eat bugs, right, you don't want to possibly be eating them in your backyard or off the side of the street or something like that. They have to be in a somewhat natural, organic environment. Yes, and Scarlett said, just why? Well, why not? Why not?
Why not?
Give it a try. LaRue says, oh, bird, yeah, that does sound delicious. Graham says, I've eaten crickets. There you go, Graham. Yeah. Nikki, I've accidentally swallowed a few bugs in my time. Wouldn't recommend it. Well, no, I want it to be purposeful. Definitely. Yes, pesticides are overrated. It's all about the environmental food chain. James, ooh, bugs, next pedish. You know what? I wouldn't do that to Russell. Though there's probably like a force field over the cabin around bugs, not cooking with them.
Well, not cooking with them, yes.
But I saw this recipe for a banana bread and they use cricket flour. If it's ground up and you can't taste it. Graham, fried dissolved on the tongue. William, left for a week in the jungle to survive as test. Yeah, have eaten bugs. Ooh, right. Excuse me, bugs. Fepic, gross. I like my fish. They eat bugs. I'm good.
That's a Ron Swanson thing. He was at a restaurant and they brought him a salad. He said, excuse me, I think you've brought the food that my food eats.
Yes. Mark, pill bugs are related to lobster and shrimp. Pill bugs. All right. I gotta look into that. Sandra, I'm with Russell on that.
The reclassification of chicken?
Excuse me says crabs are underwater spiders and lobsters are giant ants that have gills. Okay, that's a good way of putting it. Carol says, no way. Nana, yeah, why do they always make it taste like something else? Why not the taste of the actual bug? Just a thought. Maybe so that way people will have a more open mind.
That's kind of like Brussels sprouts. They taste so bad that you have to have it, lathered with something so that it tastes good.
Yep. Exactly. Just masking the flavor. That's it. Hopefully everyone has a great week. Marcus says, thanks for the coffee and chat, Alicia and Russell. Thanks, Marcus. Excuse me, says Evolution. Brian McKenzie, check out Dale Calder on YouTube. He has an older gentleman on Campobello Island. He has a very small cabin where he cooks with Angel, his golden lab. Aww.
Oh, poor dog.
He cooks with...
alongside?
Not...
okay, got it.
Not the... Thanks, Brian.
I have a picture of Junebug.
Yes. So cute. Everyone, we are wrapping this up in a couple of minutes. Karen says we need to leave the bugs for the birds. Well, in a way, we sort of eat bugs if they're ingested by other animals that we eat.
Sure.
And creatures and stuff.
My chicken can eat bugs all at once.
Sure. There's Katri. Hi, Katri. Okay. Got it. Yes, and Sherry Eck. Good morning, y'all, from beautiful Vancouver Island. Hi, Shelly.
A couple people from Vancouver watching.
Yeah. And there it is. So have a great week, everyone. What a great meetup. Thanks, everyone. Speak next weekend. Yes, we will be back next weekend. A coffee and chat next Sunday.
For the first time ever, City Girl will be here during hunting season.
Yeah, because I am. I'm not here during, hunting season.
So just for the weekend, but she'll be able to take a turn watching while I, do other stuff.
Yes.
Or whatever. Sit there and...
make us lunch or whatever. I told Russell, don't catch anything until I arrive. I want to see the whole process unfold. Yes.
And you can hold the camera.
Yep, that's it. Hey, okay, so everyone have a great week. We will see you next weekend, and shine brightly, everyone. What do you think? What do you think of that?
I just want to do the...
No, okay. We'll see you soon. And most likely, I would say absolutely, we will see you next Friday on Russell's live stream, Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern. So have a great week. Bye.